I'm going to switch up here, and I'm going to introduce Senator Leticia Van de Putte from San Antonio, his colleague from San Antonio. She's got to get back to class, so she's coming up next.
Thank you. Hello, parents and teachers and students. Thank you for letting me go. You see, I'm in class today. I started a pharmacy continuing education course yesterday afternoon, and I took the lunch break, and they go back in, and I want to be present in my class, so thank you for letting me go forward. Thank you so much. How about my folks from San Antonio? You know, Texans are smart. We know when people lie to us. And so they think that if they go around the state with their smart little charts and keep telling people we put more money in public schools than we ever did, and they'll say numbers like we put 1.6 billion more. Oh, we put 3 billion more. That they think we believe it? Well, I gotta tell you, I can tell you all day long I'm 29 years old and I weigh 130 pounds. But the fact of the matter is I'm a grandma and I haven't weighed 130 since I was in the 8th grade. Do not let them lie to you. Do not let them give you puros mentirosos. Los parientes que están aquí saben que nuestros niños son los más importantes en Texas. Don't let them tell you a story about less money. Go to your school board members. Go to your state board members, and I want to give a shout out to mine right now, Dr. Michael Soto from our area, our state board member. Thank you for being here. You know, when some of my colleagues get so off track that they're more important to them is the report card that they get from these little groups who grade them on how big a cut they can give to public schools. They're worried about the report card of these little groups when they should be really concerned about the report cards that our kids bring home. So let's get the focus back in there. My mom's a retired teacher. My sister's a saint, 32 years in the kindergarten class. Thank you. My brother-in-law, 28 years. My brother, 22 years. And my sister-in-law, I'm so proud, 6 years. So why do we blame teachers? They become the culprit. And they want to take away any rights that teachers have. Well, I couldn't figure that out. But you see, they don't like teachers because they don't really believe in the job that teachers do because they don't value children. They don't value our students. If not, how can they say with a straight face that they have added more money? So what I want you to do is think about the pink slips that are going to happen this next school year, because we know the worst of the cuts are coming this next school year. So think about the pink slips that are going to great teachers. And let's give some of those who are elected to be in this pink building and don't support public schools their pink slips. Gracias a Dios. Gracias por ustedes.
Okay, I know we're not supposed to endorse somebody, but she's got my vote. I don't live in San Antonio, but she's got my vote. So, Mike, come on up here and teach us something. Thank you. Give a hand to Alan for bringing us together. My name is Mike Villarreal. I'm a state representative from San Antonio. I've had the San Antonio in the crowd. Thank you for joining us. I look across our group today, and I really see the promise of our democracy. Men and women, young and old, people of different races and ethnicities, coming together. Yes, we can live together, work together, celebrate together, raise our children together with a simple dream that our children will go further than us and help us realize a peaceful and prosperous future. My friends, there are some that want to divide us. They have one reason: to hold on to political power of every institution of state government. They call themselves real conservatives. They're basic. Have you heard that before? Have you seen candidates saying, I'm the real conservative? Or groups chastising others, saying they're not the real conservatives? Listen, their strategy is simple. They want to divide us into two artificial groups: liberals and conservatives, or Republicans and Democrats. Whichever combination they choose to apply, the effect is the same. If we no longer believe we are all Texans with a shared interest, you know where I'm going? If we adopt their scheme of the world, that one group can only be advanced at the expense of another group. If they divide us, they control us. But look across our group. Look at our diversity. Consider that many of us hopped on a bus early this morning to travel long distances to be here together. This is a sign, my friends, this is a sign that they have gone too far and that change is possible. What unites us is our love for our children, a belief that they are worth educating and that the world will be a better place if we raise and educate all Texas children well. When Governor Perry reduces options for thousands of children to take advanced placement courses, experience art and music, participate in field trips and gifted programs, and afford a college degree that guarantees them a well-paying job, let us be clear, Governor Perry is harming our children. And he has gone too far. A columnist recently suggested I've taken an extreme position by objecting to the legislator's decision to cut $5 billion from public education and a new proposal by those real conservatives to cut an additional $6 billion next session. He laments that elected officials like me haven't taken a position in the middle. Don't get me wrong, it is important to listen and to compromise, but sometimes the middle is a false construct. Friends, the state's investment in education in real dollars per child has dropped by 16% from 2004 to today. In fact, those numbers understate how our schools are being starved. The percentage of low-income students, who we know tend to cost more, have rose over the last decade from less than a majority to nearly 60%. In a fast-changing global economy, do you think China is cutting education? I will not apologize for opposing the massive cuts to our children's education. Governor Perry's education cuts have harmed our children, and when somebody harms a child, we all have to raise our voices and speak up for that child. What could possibly explain explain a decision to cut education in a moment when Texans are competing for jobs, not with folks just in North Carolina or Atlanta and Chicago and Denver, but in Beijing, in Delhi, in Hamburg. Governor Perry is behaving as if our best days are behind us. Friends, this is what the next election is all about. Do you believe our best days are yet to come? Yes! Do you believe spending money on educating our children is an investment in our future? Yes! It is time to take a stand. If stripping massive amounts from education has no political consequence, make no mistake, they will do it again. Don't just vote. Educate your friends and your family members. Make sure your voice is not just heard, but listened to. The most important role I have to play in my life is the role of father to my children, Bella and Marcos. My deepest desires for them are to see that they grow to be creative, compassionate, can-do citizens. What I want for my kids, I want for your kids. I want for all Texas children. And because I know one of the most key, important ingredients to realizing that is a quality education, I will join you. I will stand up. I will do everything I need to do from now until November, until we turn this ship around. Are you with me? Are you with our children? The future of our great state is in our hands. Thank you and God bless.